Yo, yo, that's true. That works. That works. YouTube. Yes, there we go. How do we want to mount the phone today? Hey, Toast. Ooh, might have to tension this up a little bit. There we go. First, second. Now you can be first on 3 platforms. Hey Gabe, good afternoon. Beautiful day. Yeah, very warm day actually today as well. They're warm. Hang on. Wait, how do I? I'm seeing how I'm gonna mount the chat phone. Give me a minute. So maybe we push this out like this. Yeah, that's gonna work. All right, cool. Who do you have in the chat? Monkey as well. Hello, Mr. Bob. Hello, Kimo. Hello. Welcome, everyone. To a very warm day. I'm not sure what the overlay says, but my car said 31 when I got out earlier, so it's very warm. Luckily, there's a small breeze. 29? Okay. Well, maybe the car was lying a little bit. Hang on. We're so close up to the action today. Look at it. Look how close we can get. Whew. That is neat. Feels like 40. I mean, it could be true. It's blazing warm. It's absolutely blazing today. I even brought the chair out so I can sit, so I don't have to stand all day, but all stream. So I'm actually sitting down right now. It's super comfortable. I feel like a desktop streamer now. I've Mrs. Wyver on YouTube. Hello. So let me check radar again, because I kept waiting, and the big ship that I want to see, okay. Finally, it has 2 tugboats attached to it or close to it. So she's finally about to depart, only 50 minutes behind schedule. We're gonna be here for a long time tonight. Well, as I said, I'm sitting down in the camping chair. It's super comfy, actually. This might have been the most comfy I've ever streamed. Not sure how the traffic will be all the way until the big one gets here, but we'll see. So yeah, our goal for today is the big COSCO shipping, what was it again? GEMINI? 15th biggest ship in terms of capacity in the world. How long will it take? Probably like 2.5 to 3 hours, I think. So she's gonna be here, I think, by the time the sun is setting. So we should have some very stunning golden hour shots of her. That's also why we're not in the regular spot. For all the OG, all the regular viewers, they'll notice that this doesn't look like the regular spot. We are a little bit further towards the chemical plant. If I go over there, that's where we usually are. A lot of camper vans there. Already one that left, actually. So we're usually standing there up on the embankment near that little trash can. But I decided to come out today because I think we'll get some very beautiful shots of her approaching from this angle. So I'm gonna go for the good shots today. In terms of traffic, I don't think there will be that much. That's something that is very interesting. I think this might be the first time, but, oh, sorry, little cable. How do we fix that? Hang on. Cable thingy, go there, yep. For the first time ever, there's a little inland ship docked to the pier. The view blocking pier. Even now, there's a MSC Sweden, I think, going away. That one came by when I was setting up. But for the very first time, ooh, this is tilted actually. Let me fix that as well. Tiny, ooh, yeah. We are also on the travel tripod, so it's a bit harder to align. There we go, it's better. So yeah, for the very first time, we see a ship that's emptying out over there, or loading up actually, we don't know. I appreciate that, EG. Viewers on Kik are worth more actually. 4th to the 6th of July, favorite spot will be crowded. Yeah, I know there's a festival there, Georgette. So on that weekend, we'll probably go to Wals over the whole weekend just to avoid the crowd here. So all the way there where we usually are is a big music festival, well big, a medium-sized music festival that's happening the first weekend of June. So yeah, I'm not gonna be here. I think it will even be closed off for the public, the whole area. So we won't even be able to go there. Luckily there's other spots along the river. In theory I could come here where we are right now, but we'll see. It might be loud and crowded anyway, so. Ballade, yeah, that's how it's called. Oh, look at that view. I love how close we are to the water here. Uniform big girl. I'm gonna have to wait at least 2 hours, Vic. 2 to 3 hours until she's here. But there is some other stuff coming. I saw that there's a ro-ro coming from Antwerp. And I also saw on the schedule that there's some stuff scheduled to depart from Ghent, so maybe we'll see that as well. We'll have to see. Jacob, good evening. Thank you for 6 months already of the Tier 1 subscription. Thank you for the support, man. For half a year now. It's a long, long time. Looks like the Arklo is going to Ghent as well. I'm actually gonna put the little hood on the monitor. Oh yeah, and Toast is happy you have we have new emotes, I forgot. If you look on Twitch or Kik, YouTube has 2 of them as well, but most of them are on Twitch and Kik. Oh, that's so much better, okay. We got emotes, what are the new ones? We got Wave, which perfectly combines with the Bulge emote that we have. We have a Lowrider emote now. We have a Westerschelde Live, just a little icon. And then also we have no safety smoking first. 4 emotes. You can make all the combinations you want with it now. Yeah, there it is. No smoke, no safety smoking first. Moin, Tina. Welcome. Or you could be like Toast and do the correct combination. So yeah, a lot of new emotes to play with. So that's fun. Oh, let me try moderating on. Oh, will it work? Oh, Stream Buddy Kik moderation. There it is. Hey, GB modding. Good evening. Oh, there's a ship coming from the other side. Do you have K for dinner? Gotcha, buddy. Buon appetito. Okay, I did bring some water. Gotta stay hydrated. The Arklo is your former boss? They come a lot to Ghent actually, the Arklo ships. We see him here on a weekly basis. Oh, I do want to test something now that we have the low sun reflection. I bought this filter, this polarizing filter, so it should be in ideal condition to give it another test run. So let's try it out. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this thing because that is not good. Yeah, it's better. Okay, this will be a bit trippy as I spin it on, but bear with me. Oh no, don't fall. Oh my god. Router, thank you for the sub on Kik. Grabbing that sweet, sweet founder's badge actually. There's still founder badges available on Kik. Okay, so let's see if this helps. So if I spin this, we should see some difference. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really see any difference as I spin it. Wait, so this is the neutral position, I think. And if I spin, oh yeah, the reflection lessens a little bit. Guess it works a tiny bit. Not convinced though for using this filter for filming. COSCO, yeah, we have 400-meter ships from COSCO even days. What do you guys think if I spin this around? Wait, let's just take it off for a minute. So this is without, and then I'm just gonna hold it in front of it just to see a difference. It's just a lot darker, I would argue. Yeah. Maybe we'll try again when the sun is really low later. Yeah, it does really depend on the angle of the sun, it seems. But yeah, welcome in everyone. For those of you who just joined, we are expecting a 400-meter ship. It's about to depart in port, so yeah, we're gonna be here for at least another 2 hours, maybe even 3 until the sun sets. It's actually, we are approaching the longest period of daylight in the year, which is June 21st, I think, will be the... Yeah, June 21st is the longest one. So the sun today sets at 10:01, just checked. So we should still have daylight when the big 400-meter ship approaches. And because we're so close to the water line, I think we're gonna get some beautiful shots. In case you're wondering, this is how close we are today to the edge of the water. And I think it's like an hour past high tide. How many hours do we get then? I can check. So the sun, oh, I can't see when it risen. Damn it. Can I like scroll back? I can't. Oh wait, I can. The sun rises at like 5:30 Akandas and it sets at 10. So what is that? 19 hours of daylight? 16. Hey, is my math that wrong? Yeah, it's that wrong. I almost forgot we have a daylight command. Thank you, Toast. Toast is probably like running to his computer from the dinner table like, no, I gotta use my command. So this is the MES, the West, not the M, the Westerschelde. She came from an anchor point. Let's see where she actually came from. Let's also see the COSCO if it's already moving. Nope, it's still officially moored. Well, maybe we might miss it after all. We'll have to see. West came from Gdynia. She came from Poland, actually. Gdynia in Poland. She is 151 meters long, 24 meters wide. Built in China. And she has a capacity of 1,000 20-foot containers. So she can carry 1,000 of these little ones. That's these ones. Divide the number by 2 for the bigger ones. You wouldn't say that she can carry 1,000 though if you see her like this. Looks can be deceiving. Oh, the keyboard is propped up. Okay, okay. Sorry, I was doing a little cable thingy. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite relaxing to do this in a camping chair. I should make a photo. Nah, it's not good. No, because then I have to unmount the phone. I don't want to do that. In terms of plans for this weekend, on Sunday we do have something very special. The third tunnel piece is gonna move from Zeebrugge to Antwerp. So on Sunday afternoon we should be able to catch it going towards Antwerp. I think on Sunday morning they'll go all the way to Terneuzen here, and then in the afternoon they'll do the rest of the trip to Antwerp. So that's something really special on Sunday. And then I might do a Monday evening stream as another special, because if everything is going to schedule, or gonna go according to schedule, the MSC GEMINI is scheduled to arrive in Antwerp. It's a brand new ship, and I actually saw it on Hamburg Haven's live stream yesterday. Because it's so new, it has the full MSC container filling. So the whole outside of the ship, every single container is filled up all the way to the top, all with MSC containers. It looks really, really cool. So I'm not sure if she'll still be like this when she gets here, but if she does, I really want to catch it. She also has the very interesting new wave breaker / aerodynamic spoiler design on her front. So a very interesting looking ship. So if it all works out in terms of timing, I will try to catch that one on Monday. Dressed for photos, that's how you could call it. I was battling how to describe it, but yeah. Hey Angvit, good evening. Evening, Haksari, welcome in. Oh, I really like this spot, look at that. I can actually see the heat dissipation a little bit, and that's how warm it is. Yeah, you can. And barbecue umbrella, barbecue and cooling box. Dude, I already dragged a lot of stuff. Like I had to drag the tripod, the backpack, the camping chair. I think I'm good for now. It's still in port, Haagsahari. If you look at the Deurgang dock, which is the main container dock in Antwerp, she was scheduled to get a pilot at 6, so I actually thought she was gonna like depart at 6:30. But currently it's 7, and I think she has tugboats next to her, so she is about to depart. Oh, she actually just departed. I see that she's moving sideways now. Yeah, she's moving. I think it's circular, Jacob. I'm not too sure. Let me check. Yeah, it's a circular one. So I can like spin it. Hey Dutch fella, good evening. Welcome in. Oh, it's super nice out to be out. Ooh, got a ship leaving the canal. I was about to say, it's super nice to be out by the water now. There's a little breeze. It's not too warm anymore like this afternoon. I had some McDonald's before I came here. Oh my God. I found something cool. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, it's one of the Wilson ships. The Dino. A little coaster. She's going to Harlingen. Where is that? Is that more up the north of the Netherlands? Harlingen? Not sure that I know where that is. She was built in 1991, so this ship is quite old. She is 33 years old. Wow. It's an oldie. It's one of the older ships that we've seen. It's in the north, okay. The McDonald's pre-streams are only on Kick. That would be crazy. What did I order at the McDonald's? Just a Big Mac menu. And in the Netherlands, they do have like these shaker fries, they call them. It's like you get a bag, you pour the fries in, and then you pour some spices on, and then you can shake it. It's super tasty. I like it. Yes, in the north of Friesland. Okay, thanks, Goudwink. Hey, Roadhog. Did I see Viper King heading along Groningen? Really? Yeah, his ship is indeed the Emanuela. I thought he was always in the port of Rotterdam for the most part. Okay, towards the locks. There could be multiple ships named that way though, of course. I'll check, but... Also trying to pan, so trying to multitask. I should actually bookmark his ship on Vessel Finder. Yeah, I can't see it, but it's fine. I'm gonna focus on filming. I don't think he'll be coming here anyway, so. Looks like she does need a little lick of paint, this one, actually. Look at that. Also, judging by the plimsoll line over there, she is absolutely empty. And rocking that Norwegian flag there. Some serious rust under the blue paint. They do like sand it down a bit before they paint it usually. Get the rust off. I know, Gavin, it looks really cool. That's why I'll do an exceptional stream on Monday if the timing works out. Yeah, you never know with these ships. I do have a day job still that I have to attend, so I can't just be here at any moment in time. And if we're really unlucky, she comes in when it's dark or nighttime. So. But according to the schedules of the terminal in Antwerp, she is scheduled to arrive at like, I think 10 p.m. in Antwerp. That means she would pass here around 7, 8 p.m. So I really hope we can catch her on Monday. I think towards Germany, yeah, and it's probably a similar named ship, Harry. I was glad to see that he's streaming again on his ship. Didn't see him live for a long time. In case you're wondering, Viper King NL is a Twitch streamer and he's a captain of an inland ship, container ship, which mostly operates within the port of Rotterdam, moving containers around. But cool stuff to look at. It is in Dutch though, so. So I got some ships parked on the other side. Let's maybe take a little zoomy zoom. See what is there. Ooh, that one has its crane operating. Boo, Dutch. Shouldn't you say boo, Twitch, Demon Days, as a cake viewer? This is the Pacific Endeavour. General cargo ship, 183 by 21 meters. Came from Emden in Germany. According to the photos on Vessel Finder, she's used to transport wind turbine blades. And then we'll just continue along, take a look at what's parked over there. That looks like a bulk carrier. It is being bunkered right now. It says the Rouen bulk carrier. That's on the way to Flushing in the UK. 185 meters long, 31 meters wide. She came from Skikda. That's Algeria, yeah. She came from Algeria before here. Wow. Okay, cool. Is there another ship there? No, there's only two parked there. There we go. Hey, Tithe, why the crane up? I think she's loading or unloading something. Let's do the super zoom for a minute. See if that crane is lifting something. Yeah, she's actually operating. Don't they use the crane as well to open the cargo doors? Isn't that like a cargo door that's standing upright at the front? Yeah, there's like a person walking there as well. So there definitely, is there a ship next to her? Let's check. No, she's all alone there. Maybe she's moving some cargo around or things like that. She is all by herself there operating. It is indeed the hatch cover, yeah. Oh, got a cool push tug coming out of the canal as well. It's like a very big one, very big push tug. Looks very powerful, this one. The Westerschelde something. Pushing, I think, 2 barges side by side. The Westerschelde 9. The doors have their own hydraulic. Okay. Hey, Monkey Bananas. Wagoner, moin. Oh, for all the German viewers, were you watching Hamburg Haven live yesterday? I was so jealous. At one moment, so for those of you who don't know, Hamburg Haven Live is a German ship spotting streamer as well on Twitch and YouTube. And he was doing a cruise. Well, he was departing from Hamburg on a cruise ship to Norway for a 10-day cruise. I'm so jealous right now. And then at some point, he was on the cruise ship going down the river Elbe, I think it is. And he was filming the Airbus facility and a beluga was landing. How holy trifecta can it get? You're standing on a cruise ship, plane spotting the beluga. That was really something. So yeah, we gotta set a donation goal for me to go on that cruise. Just kidding. There will be a lot of money. We got our first lowrider of the day as well. Sorry, there's one cable here that's being annoying, but I don't have a good solution for it. Oh, maybe I do actually. Wait, hang on, let me, damn it. No, let's just keep it here. Did we see a ship at a beluga? That was probably spotted at the Elbe there. So in case you're wondering, we do have a new emote. We have the low emote. I think it's on all 3 platforms, YouTube, Twitch and Kick. So you can see the ship is very low in the water, just like the emote, only the cabin is sticking out. This is the Rapido. I should have kept watching. I think I had to go for dinner, but yeah. They honked and flashed the lights, that's awesome. Wouldn't a beluga be, yeah, also. Maybe once he's in Norway, he can spot an actual beluga. What a good combination of emotes, the low and the wave. Also, it's funny that both Scythe and EG did exactly the same thing on different platforms simultaneously. Sorry, forgot to film. The Hamburg Haven last, yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see when he can film in Norway from a cruise ship. And to make it even better, he had a cabin that was like front facing. Absolutely amazing. Indeed, Paul, good catch. I said it earlier already. For all the regular viewers, we always complain that this pier is here blocking the view, and we never ever see a ship that's docked to it. Today, for the first time in 8 months, I'm able to catch a ship that is docked to this pier. So that's the first. Today 1,000 subs. Oh yeah, should I do the little sellout moment? Yeah, we are super close to reaching 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We were 7 away, I think, when I started to stream. So maybe we'll hit 1,000 today on YouTube. That was actually the goal for the year, so I'm pretty overwhelmed or amazed. 3 more. Oh. I feel like by the time the 400 meter is here, we will have it. Hey Stutler, good evening. The COSCO is moving, yes. So I think at least another 2 hours until she's here, but that's fine. When in doubt, Akandas, add some loop to it. Some WD-40. Anything interesting on the back of the ship? No inflatable hot tubs, no kid slides. Just a nice Mercedes, I think that is. It's crazy to see how low this thing is. I think this is like exactly like the emote, the low emote that we added this week. Is there a reason? Well, if the weather's not that great, this is not the best spot. We were here in this spot, I think, 1 or 2 months ago, but the wind was absolutely blasting me. It was not enjoyable. Now there's like a slight breeze and it's much more enjoyable. And I think I'm just happy that I'm able to be by the river. Hey Rogue, hey Cracky. 30C. It's actually good by the river here. I'm not warm at all, like I'm good. I'm gonna have to reapply sunscreen though in like a few, 10, 15 minutes from now. I don't want to sunburn. It feels like 41. No, it definitely does not feel like 41 anymore. Extreme Elements is a little bit crazy. Yeah, and I did the YouTube shtick, but also, of course, if you're watching on Kick or on YouTube, don't forget to drop a follow as well. Because we're now live on all 3 websites at once. Oh! Got a ship honking at us. Gavin, thank you for the membership. Thank you for the support on YouTube. Thank you. Always nice to see my birthplace right in front of you. You know, I live in Ecuador. Yeah, I remember, Paul, that you live in South America. South America. Here in West Germany, it definitely feels like 30. Yeah, even where I live, it was just like, I don't know, 10, 20 kilometers inland from here. It's a lot warmer. I think it's just the wind that makes it very enjoyable. What's up, Eclectic? We got the government vessel patrolling again. RWS 79. Oh, we're polite catting now. Good, good. So let's take a look at the radar and see how the COSCO is progressing. It will give me a better idea. Oh, she just left the dock actually. So now she's gonna pick up speed a little bit. Okay, I'll check again in 50 minutes. Sorry. And then we also have, I think we already had it on the overlay, the Allen, which looks like an empty tanker. Judging by how high she is, I'm gonna assume that she's empty. I know his name, Gavin. I never watched him. I didn't know his voice was similar. He's Dutch, right? If I'm not mistaken. Anything interesting on that one? No. Zoom out. And zoom in. Oh, we got the Ro-Ro actually in the distance. So that one is also coming towards us. We'll see that one in a minute. But Toast, you need an extension to do that on Twitch. Yeah, I think he makes like very detailed analysis videos on those games as well. So for all of you who joined a little bit later, let me repeat it. On Sunday afternoon, we will finally have the third tunnel piece on the river. So they're building a tunnel all the way up in Antwerp. There's massive concrete tunnel pieces constructed all the way up the coastline in Zeebrugge. And they basically are dragging them through the water to Antwerp. So they're like 80 meters long, I don't know how wide. And the third one, not the third one, the third one is planned for Sunday. And then on Monday there might be an exceptional stream on Monday evening, because there's a brand spanking new ship coming, which up until yesterday had like the whole MSC container layout. So front to back, top to bottom, it was all MSC one color containers, all uniform just for the show. So I hope it's still like this when it goes to Antwerp. But we'll have to see for that. So if the timings work out, we'll have a bonus stream on Monday. Wow. Then for tomorrow, Saturday, I don't know yet what we'll do, because there is a forecast for thunderstorms, but it might be very local. So I think we should be fine, but tomorrow is to be seen what we will do or not do. I think if the weather is good and there's some interesting traffic, I'll definitely come out. Looks like both screens on the ship on the other side have decided to operate now. Take a look. Keep in mind, ooh, this is digital zoom, so it's not perfect. I wonder what they're moving. Oh, it looks like they're lifting something out of the cargo hold and they're placing it there on the left. It almost looks like they're just moving weights from the front to the back or something. Is this the MV Hope? Let me check Toast. That's the, whoop, sorry. I swiped out of my app. No, this is the Pacific Endeavor. They're just bored, they're reorganizing this. It sounds like my wife. When I leave the house for a week, my whole house is rearranged. That furniture has moved, rooms have been painted. So the regulars will know that this year I went to Rotterdam for TwitchCon, and we also did some really cool cruise ship spotting there. When I came back, the whole storage area, like we have like a little storage room, was completely rearranged, and we had our deep freezer was suddenly twice the size. She bought a new one. And then she sold the old one. Bro. But I love her. If it makes her happy. Okay, it looks like they stopped moving stuff. Let's go back to the river then. Currently a little moment of quietness on the river. We do see in the distance the Ro-Ro coming. So I think that will be our first bigger ship on approach. And then there's some smaller stuff, like that one over there. I think that one is still going away, yeah. Happy wife, happy life, exactly. I mean, it was only the little storage room this year. I think, was it last year? No, I think it was when I came back from TwitchCon in Paris. The whole bedroom was changed, painted, all the closets were moved. Keep in mind, that's like 2-meter big closets that she moved around. I don't know how she did it, actually. Okay, I brought a drink that I've never drank before. Oh yeah, I was going to show something cool that I saw here. Hang on. I was just looking down at the ground and I saw this thing. It's stuck. A little crab leg. There's actually 2 of them. So I assume that a seagull went wild here and ate a crab. We got another one here. Is anyone interested in crab legs? There you go. They left the best part of the crab. Isn't that usually like the legs are the most tasty? Maybe a seagull isn't as resourceful to suck it out of it though. There we go. Hey, let me try my Cassie's drink. Cassie's Zero. Oh, it's actually originally brewed from Zealand. So it's this province. They don't look fresh, no. They have completely dried up. Oh, well, I'm not really a fan of this. Ooh. Ooh, no. I like the Fanta one. I don't really like this one. Oh, hang on. There he is. Here's Steven. No, Steven. Just gonna do a low flyby. Oh. There he is, Steven Seagull. Finally, he joined us for another stream. Jesus Christ, Steven Dames. Oh, dude. This thing tastes like wine for some reason. So I'm trying out this drink for the first time. A Hero Cassie's. Apparently it's locally brewed in Zealand, from Zealand. It tastes like wine. Not really a fan of wine, personally. Dude, he's hiding. You can't see me, suckers. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's clear he doesn't want to be filmed. So let's go back to ships then, I guess. Got a little inland container ship with the movable bridge. Hey Shirley, good evening. Welcome in. To everybody who's just joining, you're still massively on time. I think it will be another 2 hours until we have the big 400 meter ship. So yeah. Oh, this one came from Antwerp too. Oh, this one came out of this little port here, basically. Okay. Finally, we have a choice. Oh my god. Doo-doo. Actually, the tanker ship, the inland tanker ship we were looking at earlier is quite wide. Now that it's getting closer. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh my goodness, where did you come from? That's cool. And so we got a ship with an e-sail in the front. That's something we don't see every day. Which one is that? I'm sure the AI overlords will get it on the overlay in a little bit. This is the Victis Progress, 124 by 17 meter general cargo ship. It came from Montreal in Canada. Wow. Look at that. And it has one of those e-sails to help with efficiency. It's a UK ship, bruv. It is indeed under the UK flag. Let's see what kind of e-sail it is. So there's multiple types we've already learned. There's the one that will basically catch the wind like a plane, and then there's the ones that will rotate by itself, causing the, what is it again? There's a certain name for the effect. Photos are missing the e-sail, really? Or is it just the first photo? Because that would be crazy if it wouldn't have. Let me check. Because what I noticed is that Vessel Finder doesn't necessarily take the latest photo as the primary photo. It does look like none of the photos has the e-sail though. I'll take a photo. I'll do it once she's past us though. And then the light will be a bit better. None at all indeed. That's interesting. Really cool. I wonder how long it's been fitted on then. Must be pretty new. She looked rough. Yeah, I think she got a paint job as well while they fitted it. And it does look like it's one of those wing type e-sails, so one that will catch the wind on an angle to create more efficiency. So it's similar to the one that we saw on the Bow Olympus a few months ago. Well, I'm sure they're not using it on the river now, as always. Is that like an energy label on her hull? It is. Look at that. She's rated A+. on emissions. That's funny. Yeah, this is basically a sailboat with wings. Well, it's basically like an airplane. Okay, once she's alongside us, I will take a photo, so we'll lose audio for like a few seconds in between, as we usually do. It's a lot bigger than a lot wider than the sail that we saw on the Olympus. Look how long that thing is. All right, picture time. Hey, missing something. One more. All right. All right, there you go. Wagoner. Sorry to butcher your nickname, but thank you for the €5 super chat on YouTube. Thank you for the support. Look at this little one coming by. Mooring and boat services, the Montes. Look at that sail though. It's absolutely massive. That was a cool one to see. By the way, she still looks quite rough on the hull, to be honest. She could use a little bit more paint there. Coming from behind her, we have another inland tanker ship. She does long runs, Montreal to Antwerp. Yeah, indeed. That's what is that, like a 10-day journey, Montreal? A lot of these sails, Valmet, are still like test phases, I feel like. A lot of companies are testing them out, see how efficient they are or not efficient they are. So there's a lot of like experimenting still with them, from what I've read at least. But they should help with fuel efficiency for sure. 15 days ago, okay. You heard it's about a 5% fuel efficiency. There you go. That, yeah, indeed, that doesn't sound like much, but I think in the overall fuel cost of these ships, I think that's pretty significant, 5% reduction in costs. Of course, then it depends on how expensive it is to install one of these pillars or sails on the ship. Pretty big ship. Also, she's carrying dangerous cargo. I see the red flag there. Although she looks quite empty, if you ask me. Wonder what they're made of. I don't know if they're made from steel or some more like composite material. New idea. So yeah, a few months ago, and we've seen it a few times since actually, we caught a ship going out which has like 4 of these e-sails installed in Antwerp. So we saw it on its maiden journey with the sails. I'm sure it will be back in Antwerp. The Bow Olympus was that. Even if it's just for digital cargo bits, she has to fly the red flag. Okay, that's probably why. Meanwhile, we do have the Ro-Ro on approach. It's a literal red flag. Actually true. Maybe that's where the word came from. She's a red flag, or he's a red flag. So we're gonna have some cool shots here on the Ro-Ro in a minute. Let's go for the dual shot for now. So this is the Sunlight Ace that we're looking at. She's on the way to Barcelona. Into Barcelona in Spain. Just under 200 meters, like most Ro-Ros, 32 meters wide, built in 2009 and sailing under the Panama flag. Let's check some more details on the Ro-Ro while we look at her. Where is she? There she is. It's too bad that Vessel Finder doesn't show the car capacity of these ships, how many cars fit on her. She's built in Japan. She's actually wait, hang on. Oh no, she's owned by Polar Bear SA. Thank you, Akandas. She can carry 5,219 cars. There we go. That's a decent parking garage. See, this is why I like this spot a lot. You can get like these nice frontal shots of the ship as they turn in. Similar to Walsorden, actually. We can also get that there. Yeah, I'll also do we've reached the end of hour one of the stream, so I'll do my usual sellout moment at the 1 hour mark. If you're new to the stream, you like the ship spotting vibe, don't forget to follow on Kick or Twitch. And of course, we're trying to get to YouTube, where we're also streaming on right now, to 1,000 subscribers. We're super close, so don't forget to subscribe. It's free, helps out the channel a lot. And of course, if you want to go the extra mile on YouTube, you can always smash, don't click it, but smash that like button. Here we go. That was my hourly sellout. Now I won't be the sellout for the next hour. Although it does look like traffic will be thin in the next hour. Let's see how the COSCO is progressing. She is, wow, there's actually quite a bit of traffic coming from Antwerp now. Got a whole list of ships. Okay, she's there, so yeah, that's like another hour and a half-ish. Do. Hey Maggie. Will I be reimbursed if I break my keyboard by smashing it? You'll have to ask Google that. I didn't make the button so hard to press the like button. That's Google who did it. I like how the front of the ship has like a little fountain at this angle, if you look at it. Like a little fountain in front of it. Do you also remember when the animals could still speak, Toast? Sounds like a long time ago. It's like a saying in Dutch, if something is very old or you remember something very old, it's like when the animals could still talk. You do. Okay. It really looks like a little fountain, doesn't it, the front? It's like they have a little fountain in front of the ship. She looks absolutely amazing in the sunlight though, even if you zoom out. Oh, this angle, look at that. It's beautiful. How long it takes to refuel? It does take quite a bit. The big 400-meter ship that we'll see later today was being fueled up to like half an hour before she was scheduled to depart. You still log into YouTube with the original Yahoo email address. But can you still receive emails on that email address? Or you're like, it's good, Google can bugger me, but on my email address now. Oh, the Microsoft dock. True, I forgot about that one. And the paperclip, as Toast said. Wasn't there like a third one as well? Was there like the wizard? I remember a wizard as well. Or was it just a head? That might feel old. So yeah, big floating shoebox. Look how high up the lifeboat is. You have to go all the way down from the top there. So like with the low sun you can see like all the sheets of metal. Like little curves in it. Really cool. There was a parrot. I don't remember the parrot anymore. Hey Formula Stats, good evening. Gonna hit 1K tonight. We'll see, Formula. I'm excited. I set it as a goal towards the end of the year to get 1K, so we're super close already on YouTube. So it's humbling that people subscribe. But I appreciate every single subscriber. Also on Twitch and Kick, of course. 2 left. Who's gonna be number 1,000? Number 1,000. Actually, if you follow now, you'll be follower 999. That's also a cool number. What a good day to hit 1,000 subscribers though. Beautiful weather. Super nice to be out by the river. Early congratulations. No, not yet. No, don't celebrate too soon. People will start unfollowing now. I've heard that the kind of visible deformation in metal pans is called oil canning. In an aviation context, okay. I'm sure that applies here as well. Yeah, I do wonder like if they like just deform over time or if the ship is like delivered with these dents in it almost. I'm not sure. I assume it's more straight when they deliver the ship. I'm gonna get Twitch on the VR set. Wow, imagine this view on the VR set. It's like you'll be next to me, Mike. Older planes get it due to the, yeah, for sure. Holy moly! You got another YouTube membership. Thank you, Jacob, for the YouTube membership. Didn't you just share your Twitch one as well? You're double subbed. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. An A300. Okay, okay. Now I see another bigger container ship that appeared on the horizon. Yeah, another cool thing about the Gemini that is underway is that it should be pretty well filled up, as it is going to Shanghai. It's doing the long trip from Europe to Asia. So that's usually when they're at their fullest, well, most filled up. Congrats, did we do it? Did we reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? Should I do a speech now? No, let's just enjoy the view. Thank you everybody for helping me reach 1,000 subs. What will be our next goal now that we've hit the year goal? We just stop streaming for the rest of the year? No, just kidding. That would be crazy. Look at that, Toast celebrating on all 3 platforms. Beautiful. Maybe our next goal can be to hand out all the Kick Founder badges. Hey Haphazards, good evening. The next step is 1 billion. I'm gonna catch up with Mr. Beast with ship spotting. Meow, it is. You're witnessing a momentous occasion. Indeed, all the regular viewers have also noticed it. This is the first time, so we've been doing this since October, the end of October, beginning of November last year. We've been coming here with the stream. This is the very first time that we've seen a ship dock there. So this is a very unique occasion. Hey Sulzi, yes, they're using it. The Crescetto is docked there. I am not, puppies. I am not. I can officially confirm that Hitch is no longer at my house. That does not mean he'll start streaming. That just means he left my house. Actually, I tried to adopt him, but he wouldn't stay, unfortunately. What's interesting, the dog is invisible on Vessel Finder. Really? Thank you, Cake. Thank you. Alright, so let's go back. Let's take a moment and see what this ship is doing. Are they still? No, cranes are still in the same position. Is he now in a tent in the garden? No. Oh yeah, that's the E-sail ship that we just saw earlier. And then the next one that's coming, let's look for it. It's on inland traffic, there it is. It's a CMA CGM. The dock line is on Vessel Finder. Yeah, I think it depends on which map you use on Vessel Finder, maybe. This is the CMA CGM Taiga. She is 255 meters by 40 meters. Oh, built last year, so pretty new ship. She's on the way to Rotterdam. Is there an air traffic controller? But for yes, so the river does have a traffic control services. But keep in mind, Kirby, that every ship that's on the river here has a pilot on board. Well, as good as every ship, not the small ones, the bigger ones. So it's mandatory to have a pilot that will basically steer and guide the ship. Holy moly! Look at that, 35 months, 120 pounds. Welcome in. Good day to you, sir, and thank you. Look at that beautiful wave. I love the wave emote actually that we added today. It's really cool. Is it really called Vessel? Oh yeah, VTS. Oh yeah, that's true. Because I use their website for example, if there's a fog, I can use their website from the VTS, the Vessel Traffic Control, to see the spots along the river and the visibility. I used that in this winter when there were like foggy days. Then I knew like, okay, visibility is 200 meters, there's no point for me heading out to the river. Indeed, Kimo, we hit it. 1K. On to the next K. Let's go for 2K then. Should I now make the new goal? Because we've just passed the first half of the year, I guess. 30th of June. Holy moly. Lockdown. Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for the support, man. Welcome to the, the shore crew. That's how we're gonna call them now, right? Welcome to the shore crew. Yeah, we should make it now 2,000 subs, I guess, by the end of the year. Since we're only halfway through the year. New goal, 2K subs. Feels like a lot, 2K. There are 2 other ships coming to tune in, the Stellar and the Borkum. Cool. Yeah, I did see that there's some traffic in between the Gemini and yeah, us. So we'll catch those coming out as well, of course. And then let me check. Are you subscriber 1K now? I wish I had 1K subscribers on Twitch. That would be crazy. Usually if we talk about subscribers numbers, it's YouTube, which is the same as a follow on Twitch. 10K this year? No, there's no shot. There's absolutely no shot. 2K maybe, but... Okay, I was gonna check the canal. Yeah, there's... The Izmir is about to enter the sluice. There's a bulk carrier on the way out from Ghent. I'm sure we'll see that one in a little bit. Any other ships on their way? No, just one. Okay. So we'll catch that one going out. 1,000 Twitch subs would be nice. You know what would be even better? 1,000 Kick subs. Because Twitch, Kick doesn't take 50% of a... Yeah, there you go, Toast. Just as I was saying it. You typed it. Ooh, sorry. A little bit. Whoop. Come on. Focus. There we go. Yeah, a little bit quiet on the river right now. We're waiting on some more traffic to look at. It hasn't, Meow. It will be our closer for today, actually. It will be our grand finale. She is underway, but I think she... let me check again on radar. I think it's at least another... Where is she? Is she here in the corner? She's already there. So that's like another half an hour. In about half an hour, we should see her on the horizon. And I think in another hour and 20-ish, she'll be in front of us. But don't worry, we have sunlight until 10 p.m. Holy moly, what was that? 120 pounds. Thank you for gifting 10 subs. So much. Thank you so much, man. Always with the big support. Thank you. Guys, say thank you to 120 pounds if you got a gift sub, but knowing Twitch, nobody that got a gift sub is probably in the chat right now. Usually how it is. I see we also kicked off a hype train because of that, so thank you. This is your chance to earn unique emotes. That's how Twitch wants me to sell it. There's a cargo ship called Presto coming from Zeebrugge. It will pass in. Maybe we'll still be here for a while. We'll see when the Gemini is here. Oh, I still love the hype command. Maybe Wiki Hans? Yeah, maybe. He's a regular. Is the Gemini one of the biggest ships in the world? In terms of pure size, so length overall, the 400-meter ones, yes. In terms of cargo capacity, haphazard, it's the 15th biggest. So there's 14 types of ships, container ships, that can carry more containers. But she is ranked 15th. But keep in mind, for every type there can be multiple ships. So for example, the biggest category in the world for container ships has 6 of them. And we've seen 4 of them on stream. I looked into the other 2 so we could see all 6 of them, the 6 biggest in the world. But unfortunately those 2 do not come to Antwerp on their regular rotation. I'd have to go to, I think it was Barcelona, to spot the other 2. So unless there's some exceptional trip they have to do to Antwerp, I don't think we'll catch the MSC Arena and the MSC Turkey, I think, are the other 2. Stream Elements has got attitude today. Yeah, it always has, especially for the hype. It's pretty big. Oh yeah, they're definitely super big. Let me, hang on, I had it open before starting the stream, I think. Yeah, there it was. So she is ranked in position 15. So she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sister ships. Well, there's 6 ships. So we call them sister ships because they're exactly the same type. The first one that was built was the COSCO Shipping Universe, which I'm pretty sure we've seen before on stream. And also the COSCO Shipping Galaxy is one of her sister ships, which is also one that we've seen on stream before. Wait. Oh wait, the Gemini is not in that category. I'm lying to you guys, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm absolutely messing things up now. The COSCO Gemini is the 22nd biggest. Ooh, how disappointing. Just kidding. Her capacity is 20,119 20-foot containers, actually. Let's go back to chat. Hey Indigo, welcome to the Netherlands. Hey, there he is, Wiki Hans. We lured them in with the gifts up. Perfect. One of the biggest here stopped and said, oh, it was for emergency repairs. I saw the pictures you posted, Susie. But it wasn't like a scheduled thing, it was for repairs. I see we got some inland traffic heading out as well there. Do we ever see mega yachts on the river here? No. But if we turn around, well, it's actually super hazy. I can't show you guys right now, but over there is Vlissingen City. Yeah, we really cannot see it today. But there they have a ship wharf that builds super yachts. So if we would go over there, we would be able to see super yachts. There's always a few parked there in the port as well. Moin, Ria, welcome. Everybody, you're still right on time. I think it will be another hour until the Gemini is in front of us. But I think we should see her in the next, I don't know, 20 minutes probably, appear behind the tree line. Oh, another ship leaving. Where are you? There you are. What is that drag behind her? Oh, it's some kind of orange thingy. I'm melting on the couch. It's actually super nice by the water, Hans. You should come out to the water. It's hella nice, the weather. Because there's like a nice little breeze, I'm not too warm. Oh, we got another lowrider coming in there as well. For all the late joiners, we have a few brand new emotes that I added today to Twitch, Kick, and a few to YouTube as well. So we got a new low emote, which is a lowrider ship. And then we also have a wave emote now. And then we have the no safety smoking first signs as well. What port is that? Now we're looking towards Antwerp area. So this direction is Antwerp. And then if I pan a little bit over there, you see those entrances there. Those lead to the port of Ghent. So that's where the sluices are, just around the corner there. Just behind the camper van, basically. So all of these ships are going towards Antwerp. Yeah, look at those emotes. No safety, smoking first. Now you guys can make all kinds of crazy combinations. Safety, smoking first. Meanwhile, the CMA is slowly creeping towards us. And there's a little coaster in front of it as well, I see now. Smoking corn. Oh, I forgot about that one, Susie. And we also have a new follower-only emote, which is just a little icon of the stream. Yeah, it's pretty small, Hans, the emotes, I know. It's difficult to make text emotes, but I think it's fine. But I actually noticed that on Kik you immediately get 60 emote slots, so if anyone has more IDs for emotes, feel free. We got a lot of them to fill on Kik. Look at those beautiful emotes. And if you're a subscriber to the channel, you can also use those emotes in other. Who's this? Yeah, only the long-time 6-year viewers will probably know that's my wife. For those who don't know, I already have 6 years of streaming behind me. Not ship spotting, but other stuff. And we had a phase where we were doing cooking streams at home. And then the wife joined for those. But she won't stream though, don't worry. She has no interest in streaming anymore. Yeah, we had a phase where we were doing dogging streams. No, just kidding. Yeah, let's stay on the CMA. You want the binoculars? Yeah. This is how the binoculars look. Yeah, it's heat shimmer, exactly. Keep in mind, I think the distance we're looking at, that's a few kilometers away. I know Toast loves to like map it, but I think this ship is like at least another, what will be my guess, 6-7 kilometers from here. Only on the weekends, Toast, only on the weekends. I'm gonna stay on the bigger one here. You're baking a cake? Awesome, Formula. bring it to me. Bring me the cake. I could go for a bit of cake. Friday evening counts as the weekend. That's true. That's true. Oh, look at that. I love this shot. A little frontal shot. There it is. Beautiful. I did, Greg. I needed more slots. Twitch is very sparse with their slots, their emote slots. Do you know where we're gonna stand yet on Sunday? No, it will be a decision at the moment to see what is best, Soulsy. I think it's gonna be very, very busy along the banks of the river everywhere, actually. I saw pictures of the first part that was transported during the weekend as well. It was super crowded everywhere, and on Sunday as well the weather will be good, so I think it will be super crowded everywhere. So we might have to find a little good spot to stand so we don't bother anyone. Jesus Christ. I'm glad you're doing it on Kick Toast. That's good. Dude, it's like she's doing a show for us. She's coming directly towards us. It's beautiful. Hey LT, good evening. And yeah, so there's a big tunnel piece that we will try to catch on the river. So big concrete tunnel piece will be transported over the river on Sunday. So we'll catch that. And then on Monday evening, if everything works out, the skip schedule and my schedule, there's a brand new ship that is coming from Hamburg to Antwerp. And yeah, it's looking really cool, the ship, so I really want to catch it coming in. But yeah, the timings will have to work out, of course. And then tomorrow is to be determined. Wait, is it Kickstream 18 plus site? I think I didn't check 18 plus, but maybe I did without realizing. I do say a curse word every once in a while, so. No, you turn it on. Indeed, the MSC Germany Hans, that's the one I'm trying to catch on Monday. It looked really nice yesterday. Oh, you can turn that back off, Toast. That's fine. I think if you turn that on and people have like the hot tubs category filtered out on Kick, they don't see it. Was that before or after you asked the question? Good one. She's getting closer. Let's take a look at the coaster for a minute. Such a tiny ship. The Benali. Sure, we had it on the overlay at some point. I'm scrolling up. The Benabel G. Just 89 meters long, 12 meters wide. And she's going to Latvia. Wow, she's going all the way to Latvia. It's crazy. Built in 2021. Well, you make an account? Interesting. Maybe try a different email address or something. Oh, I'm sorry, Toast. We already moved on to the bigger one. I think even the container ship is gonna overtake the small coaster. How fast is it going? Probably around 30 kilometers an hour max. Unknown error accepting QR. Maybe you try to do it in a browser that has like no extensions for ad block or cookie block or privacy stuff. They're going 24 kilometers an hour. There we go. Thanks, Toast. And the smaller one is doing 18, so yeah. You did? Interesting. Yeah, I didn't have any issues with making an account. Ship makes so much noise. Do you guys hear it? It's like the waves that you hear. Yeah, dull roar. I wish I had the good mic set up already. She goes, overtaking it. How much faster it goes. Oh, there's gonna be some serious waves hitting the shore from that one. Got the wake behind her. $5,598 TEUs on this one. Oh, what a shot. Oh, this is beautiful. With the colors of the sky. Beautiful. Also, the inland ship that you see was the one that was docked at the pier. It is fully unloaded. What a shot. We're making postcards today. Ever been to the UK? I have. I've been in London a few times. I've been to Milton Keynes for a concert. I've been to Windsor as a kid, to the Legoland there. That's about it. Mostly London. Many times actually. I haven't been to the UK since the Brexit though. Oh, the waves are hitting. I spotted the Gemini in the distance. I should have recorded this. This could have been like a nice time lapse of the ship sailing away with this light. Absolutely amazing. Nice shots. Thanks, Derek. Very pretty here today. So, our main attraction for today, and probably also our big finale, she is very late. This is the one that just left the pier, but looks like there's some kind of haze-like forming low over the water. Let's see if we can show you guys, because we are a little bit further away in this spot. Yeah, we'll see it in a minute. Once she's just behind her now, behind the Chateau. I'll do the super zoom for a minute. You see that big thing over there? That big line of containers? That's her. Look how long she is. Yo! MS Aquamundo, straight from on the water to the shore. Look at that. We got inland chips here as well. You already know that. Thank you for the raid, man. Welcome in, raiders. I'm not sure if you're all watching ads or not, but you are all right on time. We just had our first sighting of the COSCO. This COSCO shipping Gemini. It's like this massive blocks floating behind the tree line there. That's our first sighting of her. So that means she'll be here in front of us probably in like an hour from now-ish. So yeah, welcome in. Take a seat and enjoy the nice sunset that we're having here today. We just had some beautiful shots of a container ship. And now we have to wait for our next big boy. I'm glad it's been a few weeks since we've actually caught a 400-meter ship on the stream, so I'm pretty excited. It's been a while. However, the MS Aquamundo is not an inland container ship. It's more like it's not really a bulk either. I see him carry like scrap metal regularly. That looks like a tanker though. Let's stay on the container here for a minute. Yeah, guys, if you don't know the MS Aquamundo, he's another inland captain who's streaming from his ship. But in German as well. He streams in German. To the Loruna. Lurona. No, Lurona. I think the COSCO will be here exactly when golden hour hits. She's gonna look amazing. Should I still reapply sunscreen now? I feel like the sun is already low enough not to burn anymore. I think it's fine. Steven, where are you going? Also, if you're here for the beginning of the stream, you'll see that the water is retracting quite rapidly now. All these rocks were not visible when we started. Moin, where's Brot? Or guten Abend. You are still on time, cuz where is she? Hey, I lost her again. We're too far already. Yeah, there she is, that apartment building that is moving. There she is. The COSCO shipping GEMINI coming towards us. On the way to Shanghai in China, by the way. So long distance trip that she's gonna do. But until then, let's look at some smaller traffic that is coming in. We're also nearing the final third of a second hour, so I should do the little sellout moment again. If you like the ship spotting vibes, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, follow if you're watching on Kick, or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It's all free and it helps out the channel a lot. We're trying to reach 2,000 subs by the end of the year. Doesn't feel as cool as reaching 1,000 though. I don't know. There's people fishing there under the pier, or they're doing something at least. Let's take a look. I think that might be the little blue boat that we saw earlier. It is. What are they doing? Ooh, sorry. This is the ultra zoom, so it's a bit iffy too. Okay, there you go. That works. What are you guys doing? Looks like they're mooring. Oh, look at the container ship in the background as well. So cool. Thing is huge, and it was a small one compared to the one that's coming in a little bit back, Rex, the 400-meter one. I think this one was only 200 and something, 255 meters. So the next container ship I will see is a 150. Oh, he climbed up. 150 meters longer. What are you doing? I love how they're little silhouettes with this light. That's what she said. Is there a person? Oh, I thought that was a person with a cape or something standing on that pole. From a distance, at least. It's Batman? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It looks like Batman. It's just hanging a massive rope there. Yeah, there was also a bird sitting on it next to it. I also saw that. Not missing anything else. There's a few inland ships moving, but nothing's really close to us right now. I think it will be a wait until the big one. I do see a bulker as well, I think, on approach. They're stowing the line for 2027, the next ship on that pier. Fish? I don't think they're fishing. I think they're doing some prep work. Yeah, maybe that was a mooring line that they used for the ship. And now they're just cleaning it up. So maybe that's why they don't use that pier too often, because yeah, if they have to manually like crawl on these pillars every time to attach and detach the mooring lines and clean everything up, not really efficient, is it? I wonder what the reason is that they still use this pier then, because it's like a short distance transfer maybe to the silos, to this. It's like there's all kinds of storage facility there, so maybe that's why. So they don't have to transfer it all the way through to, yeah, I don't know. You went from watching a YouTuber who doesn't believe in quality, then this must be a switch for you, Ziggy. Oh, this is the Moonraker. What a good name for a ship. Moonraker, the James Bond movie. The other port is pretty full. Okay. Yeah, maybe that could also be it. Yeah, maybe it's the very dangerous chemicals that go through there. Although you would think that the very dangerous chemicals want to be docked on a proper port side and not. Looks like there's a party going on at the spotter spot. Oh, they're playing badminton? What's the spot for badminton? Okay. What kind of ship is that one called? The one we just looked at is just an inland ship. So it's basically 4 rivers. What's up, TT? It's just dogging. It's not dark yet. They only come after dark, the doggers. But yes, that spot is indeed a dogging spot, for sure. We got a container ship sailing away. What a cool color. Badminton, pronounced that way? I would pronounce, in Dutch I would say badminton. We got the mooring services back on the way home. Badminton on bread? What? Badminton. Badminton. Bruh. Got a like on the YouTube. Thank you, Mikey, for liking the video. Yeah. If you want to help me out, guys, you can always smash the like button on YouTube. That will help other people find the stream, mostly. I really love the colors out here today. Everything looks so pink and yellow and orangey. I love it. Especially if we look towards the sun here. I could get some pictures, but the thing is with pictures, then you lose audio all the time, so I would need a second camera for pictures. Hey, Big Barry, good evening. pretty cold. It's actually super nice out now, TT. It was way too... That's also why I chose to stream in the evenings. Well, first of all, of course, it was the 400 meter ship that convinced me to do a late evening stream. But then also it was like 32 degrees or something, 33 I think I saw in my car in the late afternoon. I was like, that's just too warm to stream in. You get 35 tomorrow? Wow. So for me, tomorrow there is chance of thunderstorms. So that's tomorrow's stream is to be determined. On Sunday we'll have the massive tunnel piece, and then on Monday we'll have a special. We have a special ship approaching. Well, if everything goes to schedule, of course. We should have a special stream with a special ship on Monday. A brand spanking new container ship, and it's still filled for photos, basically. Oh, it turns towards the evening. Okay, we'll see here. I think it's possible all day here, or maybe in the afternoon, probably more. What is? Hang on. Oh, there's a rope around it. From here, it looked like it was broken. The buoy. I can't say that it is very humid though. So it's not as warm anymore, but I feel like sticky because how humid the air is. So that is a good recipe for thunderstorms, isn't it? Humid weather. Meanwhile, a little looky, but she is over there. That is the COSCO shipping GEMINI, our big finale for today, on approach. I forgot how long these 400 meter ships are. It's crazy. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Then let's scour the whole shipping lane, see what else is before her, because I do think there's a few ships. So we got a bulk, it looks like a general cargo ship approaching from over there. If we pan a bit more. And a bit more. There she is. How can I forget? It's been a few weeks since I've seen one, TT, so I forgot. That's why I need my regular fix of ultra large container ships. They're a little longer Antwerp. Actually, I know like metal can expand in temperatures. Do we think these ships like expand and shrink depending on how warm it is? Where's the little one? There he is. Oh, sorry, Toast. Not only metal, eyebrows. Wink, wink. Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. Like the water probably keeps it cool. But then again, these ships do go to like the Caribbean and stuff. There you do have actually warmer seawater. I do wonder if like heat plays a factor in designing these ships. It probably does. Hey! Holy moly! It's a strong raid coming in. Look at those guys. Diana, thank you for the raid. What a cool nickname, the dog groomer. Was she actually grooming dogs? Is that now a thing on Twitch? That's amazing. Thank you for the raid, Diana. Welcome to, let me zoom out for you guys, the Westerschelde River in the Netherlands, where we are doing what we usually do. We're ship spotting. You do stream it? Oh, that's amazing. Awesome. Have to give that a follow. And if I do this, we have our main attraction for today's stream underway. This is a 400-meter long ship, 60 meters wide, something like that. Over 20,000 containers fit on that thing. She is coming from Antwerp and she's going to leave the river here, going to Shanghai in China. But we'll see her right in front of us in probably like 50 minutes from now. So right where that green buoy is, the ship will be. But first we have some other ships underway, like this big bulk carrier. No cats. Aww. I'm more of a cat guy myself though. I mean, I don't have anything against dogs, but I'm a cat person. I like pussy. Oh, no, that sounded wrong, sorry. I like cats. Yeah, so I have 3 cats, and one of, well, actually 2 of the 3 are terminally ill. One has chronic kidney failure, but they have medication for that, and he's actually doing super well, and they can live a few years with chronic kidney failure. The other one, however, got diagnosed with a cancer in his mouth, underneath his teeth, and basically they cannot do anything about that. So it's a matter of days, weeks. One vet wanted to put him down 2 months ago, but he's still with us and he's still doing okay-ish. But yeah, it could be, he is going backwards, we do notice it, so it could be any day, honestly, that we have to say goodbye to him. But yeah, bring down the stream. No, I don't mind talking about it. A lot of you longtime viewers have seen the cats when I was still doing streams at home, so I don't mind sharing it. I mean, we're personally really glad that we got these 2 extra months with him, knowing that the end is approaching for him. That like helped both me and the missus actually like give it a better place. We're really spoiling him to death now, basically, literally and figuratively. So he'll have a very nice end of his life, I think. He actually gets painkillers, so we noticed that like we even upped the amount of painkillers that he got a little bit, and now he's better again. So yeah, the painkillers do help him. So, but he lived a very good life for sure, and he's also, he turns I think 17 next, no, somewhere end of this month I think he turns 17, so that's like a good age for a cat, honestly. A lot of cats never reach that age, so can't complain about that. So you're died at 17, yeah. It's like 80 in cat years, exactly, so that's a good age. I'll be happy if I reach 80 myself, to be honest. Meanwhile, while the ships are approaching, Steven is back. He's fishing. Oh, he's so grabbing crabs. Let's see if he can catch something. The oldest of any have lived is 16. Yeah, exactly. So, can't complain. And usually when a cat gets older, it's usually like diseases like, oh, Steven. Damn it, we've lost him. It's diseases like cancer that get them in the end. But Magda? No, it's Steven Seagull. Don't you know Seagull? Oh, okay, it's Hard to follow him like this. I'm using the travel tripod. It's not as good to pan up and down. I did find some remains of Steven Seagal's predator actions earlier. I already showed it on stream, but here it is. A nice little crab paw. Whoop! And you've got a second one. And that thing. I love how you go to kick to say nasty and dirty things. Like it's the platform to do it on or something. You can delete your own messages as a moderator there? That's sick. You can find fossilized crab claws a little further south. Oh, really? Interesting. Well, these have started to fossilize. It's going to take a few hundred years. Oh, look at that shot. Full frontal view of the bulk carrier. Looks cool. Oh, can the mods delete each other's messages on Kick? Katzand, oh, okay, yeah, I know where that is. That's actually not south, but more west than from where I am. It's about the same height. But I get where you're going, towards the coast. Mods are having fun on Kick. In case you don't know, we are triple streaming, so we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and then since last weekend we are also trying out Kick. So we're on all 3 websites simultaneously. And I can see all your messages, so also the people on YouTube. I know you guys don't chat much. There's only a few chatters on YouTube, but I can see your messages. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the chat, or just say hi. It's also good, cool. And while you're at it, maybe click the subscribe button on YouTube. It's free. So it's client side though. It's probably just their website not working properly. How's my setup looking? I can't really show you guys, to be honest, because yeah, I brought a camping chair today, Formula, so I'm literally sitting in a camping chair the entire time. It's super relaxing. It's so much more relaxing than standing upright for like a few hours. Gave up. Oh, I'm sorry, Side. You still have YouTube and Twitch. That's a good thing about having 3 platforms now. If one of the 3 collapses, we'll still be on the other 2. I have a huge camera, a little bit huge. It's not huge, but I do have a big camera. If the channel keeps growing, I'll probably get a better camera. Because this is a crop sensor lens, but you can go a little bit bigger with a full frame lens. I do, Formula. The problem is that I have an issue with my phone. Wait, maybe I can do it with the modem phone. I didn't think of that. Wait, where's the modem phone? Oh, wait, where is it? Huh? That's small. Oh, there's the iPhone. Okay, let's try with the, hang on, let me stand up for a minute. Hey John, good evening, welcome. Oh, first time standing up in 2 hours of streaming. Okay, I'll make a photo for you guys and post it on the Discord. I think I have Discord on this modem phone. I do. So I have an issue with my Android phone that I cannot upload pictures to Discord when I'm on a mobile network in the Netherlands. Not sure what that is about, but it is a thing. There's Discord, go to general. Let's do this one. It's uploading. Wonder if this will go now, or if it will also be stuck. Oh no, it worked, I think. Yeah, there it is. So if you want to see how I'm positioned today, how the setup is today, there's a picture in the Discord, !Discord, for the link. Let's go back to the shippies now. That's sad to have a lot of little tech issues. Not able to register on Kik, upside down pictures. I thought I had a laptop. No. So more technically, what you saw, there's a big backpack with a mini computer in it. It's called a Bella Box, the software that's on it. That will send it to a server that's in the cloud, and that cloud server will then stream to all 3 platforms that we're live streaming on. Yeah, I know, Jacob, I know. That's why I would like a full frame lens, because that will give me the ability, I think, to get an even bigger zoom lens without having issues when I have to fully zoom out. But yeah. And then, yeah, for chat and all the alerts and everything, I use a little app called Stream Buddy, which shows the chat combined from all 3 platforms. Dude, the insects are starting to come out. And to go even more technical, I'm bonding 2 mobile cell phone signals together. So I have 2 SIM cards, and the video gets split over the 2 SIM cards and back combined on the server. So that gives me more stability when the signal dips. I also have that on some servers, TT. I have a lot of servers on mute, actually. StreamBuddy, never heard of it. Oh, it's too bad. But if you're not a streamer, you shouldn't. Does a lens take a 4.2? No idea, actually, Pink Eye Tag. I've never looked at extenders. The thing is, I also use this lens and this camera for practicing photography. That's why I chose a Canon and not a Sony system. Meanwhile, where's the Stellar going, by the way? I've been talking so long to you guys that I forgot to look. Wait, let's just open the radar for a minute. Stellar. There she is. Zoom out for a minute. Okay. She's going to Pori in Finland. She's 169 meters long, 27. Ah! There's nasty bugs here everywhere. Get off me. 27 meters wide. Built in 2014, so she's 11 years old this year. Any particulars? She's built in Japan as well. She has a grain capacity of 37,320 tons, I think. All right, back in chat. Oh wow, look at the reflection of the cranes in the water. That's how calm the water is today. Oh, that's beautiful. We're getting all the shots here today. Like for right now, I wish I had like a second camera to just make pictures as well. Extenders take away a lot of light. Yeah, that's what I also thought. It's better to just invest in a better lens. Of course, it's a lot more expensive, but yeah. Especially if you're also doing photography, the f-stops are so important. The third camera pointing at you there. There's actually a plane spotting streamer on YouTube who does that. So he always has his main stream on, and he has like a behind the scenes stream where he has just a phone streaming him and his whole setup. It wouldn't matter for video. That's true. Also, the streaming does compress a lot of the image quality as well. So yeah. Like if I would film with this camera compared to streaming, it's like a whole different ball game in terms of sharpness. But I did have the behind the scenes last stream, yeah, indeed, with the HDMI switcher. But I don't bring that thing out every day, especially not when I'm mobile like this. God, the colors of the sky are beautiful. Absolutely amazing. The black, yeah, the GEMINI. Although at some point I would like to switch that out for a YOLO box, but it's super expensive. As soon as you go into like videography, photography, all the gear is so expensive. I don't know why it has to be so expensive, but it just is, I guess. Scythe, you did it! Congrats, buddy. I'm proud of you. Welcome to the cake club. Welcome to the dark side, or to the green side. Look at that. Now that is a shot, isn't it? Oh, Suburban Knight. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the support, man. Welcome to the shore crew, as we say. As you are thinking, where is that 400-meter ship from the title? It is still underway, but I can already see it. Shall we take a look? Let's stay on this view for a minute. It's so beautiful. I should record this. Hang on, let me try something. We'll do like this. Can I just press this button? Wait, I have to hold the button to record? Oh, that's balls. Wait, can I press this one maybe? So you cannot record while you're streaming? I think I really have to hold the button down. That's fucked up. I have to look into the settings. Get some second-hand gear on Belgian Digital or something. Could be a thing, yeah. I haven't really looked into second-hand stuff yet, personally. Oh, got some action going. Oh, that means, the bulker is coming. Yes. Look at that. Look at that thing. This is an angle you guys usually don't see. The work PC, oh no. I'm gonna get calls from IT on Monday, Scythe. Hey Tajama, good evening. Where are the tugboats going? Oh yeah, they have a port over there as well. A little area where they dock. So their shift is probably over. Dude, I'm getting chilly. It's gonna happen. I brought a hoodie and I'm glad I did. I was like, yeah, once we approach 9 o'clock, it's gonna get chilly on the dot. Let's put it on. Oh yeah, everybody have a wonderful Friday the 13th. Yeah, another cool shot, look at that. It's really golden hour. And you've got the Izmir heading out. I'm gonna assume that she's going to Turkey. Oh, I was spot on. Look at that. 200 meters long, 32 meters wide, and very high in the water. How deep is she? She's only 7.8 meters in draft. Look how high she is. That's because she's completely empty. Oh, that's an amazing shot. Yeah, look at that bulb. Hey Paul, welcome. Paul, you know I'm streaming on Kick now as well, right? Isn't that more a platform for you? just took some pictures of it. Nice. I think 7 point. I'm not sure if their data is correct. I can zoom in on the line in a little bit, and we can see how deep she actually is. But no, the sun is setting behind some clouds already. No, the golden hour. I still need to make my my system toast, my website, where people can sync commands for Stream Elements. Interesting, Paul. Oh, there's still people on the bow there. People for reference. Look how tiny those people are. So if I go to the middle marking line, let's see, can we read this? Yeah, we can. Sandici is another like 7, wait, that's not full, that's like 6.8 or something, or 6.6 meters deep. Hey Katie, good evening. Why is the anchor peeing? We've wondered about that before. I know there's a thing called anchor washing, or like anchor chain washing, but I don't think that's it. So we still don't really know what it is. Oh wow, she has like a very clunky noise. Like doo 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 doo. She's most likely hauling either coke's ore or iron ore. There's a massive steel factory up the river, or coal, something like that. But now she's completely empty. Going back to Turkey probably for another load. You hear it? I'm gonna be silent for a minute. I'll point the camera outwards. The mic. Yeah, it's almost like the engine is like, there's like one cylinder is like knocking against something, like doof, 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 doof. But what do I know? I'm a little bit sad that the sun is disappearing behind the clouds over there. That's a bit disappointing. That's a bit early. Sun. Because we still have our main attraction for today underway. I was hoping to catch her at the setting sunlight. In the background you see her, the big girl that's coming. First we have the Borkum still. The anchors hold you to pressure differences. The design of the hausifier is just motion through the water drainage mechanism systems. So the Borkum is on the way to the Suez Canal, so she's going to Egypt. Probably from there onwards then to some places. I did read an article the past week that apparently the traffic in the Suez Canal is up by 60% again, because the piracy is, there's less piracy, so ships are starting to slowly go back through it more. Even after today, good question. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because they don't. Yeah, I think it's fine. They're launching to the other side, right? Not over the Suez Canal. No, I don't read too much news. I just saw that something happened, but then I closed the news because I didn't really care for it. I didn't want to know. I love to be ignorant about the news and the media. Keeps my head sane. Look at that beautiful silhouette of the ship now. Beautiful. Ignorance is bliss, exactly. And you know what? In my daily life, I rarely have anything that influences that at the moment. All right, now it's time for our big finale for today, guys. Well, if you've been waiting with me for the past 2 hours, the water has completely retracted right now. Can you even zoom in on all these, I don't know what it is, stones? Maybe we can see a crab running on between it. But unfortunately the sun is disappearing behind some thick cloud. Maybe she'll reappear when she's lower the sun again. But there she comes. It's been a few weeks, but it's finally time for another 400-meter ship. Technically the 22nd biggest ship in terms of capacity for container ships in the world. Hey Hot Labs, good evening. I do appreciate your sentiment for good afternoon, but it's 9-10 p.m. so I'm gonna say evening. Good place for a crab to hide. I ate a crab earlier, SLD. Actually. Okay, you still have the claw left, but I ate this one earlier. It was delicious. Waiting on that big turn towards us, so she'll face us head on. She was the ship back in 2018. Oh, she's from 2018, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, indeed, 2018. So she's 7 years old this year. Let's check if I have some more info on her. So as I said, just over 20,100 containers fit on her. On the way to Shanghai in China. So she's not that full actually for such a big trip, but she's quite full. Sitting under the Hong Kong flag. Built in China by Dalian Shipbuilding Industry. Current draught is 14 meters and she is, to be exact, she is 399.876 meters long. Her beam, so her width is, oh, she's not that wide actually. Well, she's a little bit less wide than the bigger ones. She is 58.72 meters wide. There we go. I mean, yeah, it's only 11 meters. There's like, I think 2 or 3 more meters deeper she can go. You see the red marking there, right? It's crazy how it's 9 p.m. you can still see the heat haze if you look at the ship. Oh, sorry, it was a little bumpy. Even now I feel like the camera is not doing it justice how big it is compared to looking at in real life. Oh, it's really cooling down now with the sun gone. It looks like the tugboats are going all the way to Antwerp. And we're up the river there. Snow when? Maybe hail tomorrow. Yeah, that's better. No, travel tripod, why do you like keep dropping? Hang on, let's reclamp this like that. There we go, that's beautiful. It's going straight towards us. The OCL Hong Kong had 21,000 TEU already in 27, yeah. So it wasn't the ship back in the day, I guess. Oh, look at that shot. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like she knew we were here and she's going straight towards us for this shot. Appreciate that. That thing definitely has some girth to it, that's for sure. Also, maybe one final sellout moment if you're new to the stream and you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more streams in the future. If you're watching on Twitch or Kick, drop a follow as well. And yeah, hopefully we can grow the channel out a bit more. Let's enjoy the big girl, the big finale for today. Going all the way to Shanghai and China, so that's probably like a 2 to 3 week journey, I think, that she'll have to do at sea. She's gonna hit me. I mean, if anything, she's gonna strand first. She's gonna just run into the ground here. That would be a crazy shot to film. That would be absolutely nuts. But yeah, this thing is absolutely massive. Zoom out a bit more. You can literally see the sides there, the rocks sticking out of the water. You'll see how close she gets to that. That's true, Barract, that's true. But it will probably just be shared on social media everywhere for free anyway. Okay, it's leaning to the left a little bit, but that could indeed be the turn. They are turning right now. No, that would go around the world. If something like this would happen on stream, that footage would go all the way around the world. Here it comes. Omroep Zeeland. Yeah, I think the whole world would want that footage. But then again, 2 weeks ago, a big ship ran over one of these small inland ships, and there was actually footage from it. Somebody was able to film it with his phone. So these days, it's hard not to have something on camera if there's an incident. Everybody has a camera these days with their phones. I'm not sure what the tugboats are doing. It's like they're doing some kind of ballet there in the distance. They're like making circles and stuff like that. You can see them on the right there. Well, I'll stay on our big finale for today. Yeah, I don't think these types of ships would ever be possible with sails. I'm training for tugboat ballet. I think they're just doing silly on the water. They're probably waiting for another assignment. Look at that thing. Can definitely see that she has some wear on her. Not the freshest of ships anymore, in terms of like the hull. Yeah, I know lockdown. I wanna next year if there's again the birthday thing in Hamburg, I would love to go there. It's on my to-do list for next year. When does the pancake boat go past? I will be in Rotterdam sooner than you think again, Toast. You can see the pancake boat again. Or Amsterdam, they have it as well. The birds are going crazy. Let's go all the way, zoom out, there we go. Love this shot. God, this thing is long. I'll be quiet, then you guys can hear her. Actually, she's quite rumbly in the water. It's a noisy one. But yeah, I was also thinking that like for doing the long distance trip all the way to China, not that much cargo on her. Quite a few bays were not that much, yeah, not that full. But she's long indeed. Yeah, it's only when I like do the zoom in and then let it float by that you realize like this ship keeps coming. Just gotta check out the butt shot. Here we go. It's a COSCO shipping also, Hawks. This is the one. This is the 400-meter one. So you're just in time to see it fade away. At the bottom left, there's like a bird with a long beak scavenging the sands. What a shot. Oh, that's the sky. Oh, beautiful. Dude, this stream has been a picture. Oh. I love the colors on these summer evenings. It's now an 18 plus. It's a curlew. Yeah, it's a curlew. Oh, the waves from the COSCO are about to hit. This is the sound you hear now. That's the birds. I'm not sure if that's a curlew though. Look at that beak. I don't think that's a curlew. I don't know what that is. It has like a scoop almost as the beak. The Gemini constellation. I mean, her sister ships are also named, I think, after yeah. So her sister ships are called Taurus, Virgo, Libra, and Sagittarius. It's a noisy tide. That's mostly the wake of the ship that was hitting now. Oh my god. Holy crap, Raiders. What a timing. Just as I was about to press outro, you guys raid. No. God. Holy shit, you stream so long. You're still live? Well, you were still live. Well, thanks for the raid, Mio. Raiders, you're all late. Where were you? You just missed the big 400-meter ship going by us. Look at this thing as it sails up into the distance. I'm not Go Girl. No. Were we supposed to raid Go Girl and we ended up with me? That's awkward. Sorry. Well, welcome Raiders. Welcome to the Westerschelde River in the Netherlands where we do ship spotting. Completely different thing, but very relaxing. And we just saw the 22nd biggest ship in the world come by us. That means there's 21 bigger. Where's it going? It's going to Shanghai in China. So it's going to do the long distance trip. 2 to 3 weeks all the way to China, actually. You're rating me. Okay, thanks, Mio. Hope you had a good time in Turkey. That being said, though, there is one more ship that we can look at. I was about to wrap up, but of course, with the raids, we gotta take at least a look at another ship, right? And I actually think I saw something interesting in the distance. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, look at that thing. We got a little river cruise coming our way. Look at that thing. Okay, we'll see that in a minute. And then there's also a little reefer ship on the way. That one. So we'll also check that one out. Well, we'll be here for another 15 minutes then, I guess. Welcome in, everyone. Take a seat, because I'm sitting down today. I'm showing off my tech. Hey, if I have the big camera, I can show it off. Huh? How many streamers on Twitch can do this? How many streamers can do this? Huh. One more. Wait, the weird bird that we were looking at is gone now. Uh-oh. Hey Schneider. So this ship that is approaching is the Colombian Star. It is 185 meters long, 24 meters wide, built in 1998. That's an oldie. So that means she is 10, 20, 17 years old. Is that correct, my math? No, my math is off. 25 years old. 27, right? God, math is hard. 27, yeah, I was spot on. And she is on the way to Abidjan in Ivory Coast. Specific about this ship is that it's a refrigerated cargo ship. So that means every container on there is basically a cooling unit by itself. So it's mostly used for fruits and stuff that will travel mostly from Africa to Europe. But I do see that this thing has trucks on top. That's interesting. I'll take a look at that when it's closer. She's not that old then. So most of these merchant vessels, so these ships, the average age is between 20 and 30 when they retire. So this is indeed an old ship actually. No idea about that, Todzire. I think I don't have it because I'm using IRL Toolkit and they don't have it active yet. So the ship is younger than me. That is true. But for a ship, 27 is actually old. Hey Pony Gamer, welcome. 30 isn't old. It's not for a person. It is for a ship. Don't take it personally, chat, if I call 27 old. Also, she could use a little lick of paint, the Colombian Star. Look at all that rust. So you can clearly see that she's 27 years old. She's rusty. And then I think if I pan a little bit, yeah, there it is. That's the cruise ship. I'm not sure if it's gonna come all the way here or if it's gonna go to the city we're next to, but we'll see. No, she can carry 258 20-foot containers and a few trucks, apparently. Oh, that's interesting, EG, and annoying. But hey guys, I'm also live on Kick and on YouTube, in case you're wondering. So you can choose which platform you watch on. Bum hunt. Oh my god. Alright, let's take a look up close. I think it's just one truck on the top. So that thing is going to Africa to be used there. So very typical, in case you don't know, if it's a white container, it's usually a reefer container, a refrigerated container. The truck gives a good sense of scale. That's true, actually. So if we zoom out a bit, I guess you've stood more next to a truck than a container, although, most trucks hold containers. Keeping an eye on the cruise ship, the river cruise, so we can catch that one if it's turning right. Should we get a rust rating on her? Nah, I feel like it's not worth it. Nah, not a rust trading worthy ship, is it? Oh, wait, there's actually 2 trucks on there. There's one hidden. Look at that. They look like little toy trucks from this distance. Little matchbox cars on top. Hey Stilo, good evening. Okay, let's check out the river cruise ship. Something we don't get to see that often on the river actually. Dude, people are still sitting on the deck there, enjoying their evenings, having some drinks from the cocktail bar. Hell yeah. Although I'm sure the average age of that ship is like beyond retirement age, but hey, it's very typical for these river cruises. It's full of elderly people. It does seem like she's gonna turn into the canal here. Still 24 degrees. It's actually quite nice here when you're by the river because there's some wind. I'm actually wearing my hoodie because I was chilly. It's very humid though today. It's crazy. 140p is upscaled, that would be dumb if it's upscaled. The problem for me for doing 1440p is that my camera doesn't output 1440p. So it wouldn't make sense for me to actually push 1440p to Twitch. It would be upscaled, so anyway. You place a screenshot from the Discord and the Gemini in the Discord. Thanks, Formula. Maybe I'll turn it into the thumbnail of the YouTube stream. I'm waiting for the Gemini to reappear from behind the pier, and then we can take our closing shot of her. Because yeah, we do have to start wrapping up a bit because it is getting dark. And when it gets dark, all the dogging people come out to this spot, so I don't want to be here when it's dark. I'm not really into that. Ooh. Sorry for the wobbly camera. Dude, all the crew is wearing like very fancy costumes. Look at that white thing. Fancy crews be fancy. No pineapples. Yeah, we could, Formula, if we want that. We could. Kick wants the dogging people to stream. So she is going to go into a sluice, and I'll probably see her as I'm driving home later. The ship hotel, yeah, this is a river cruise Vental. So it's like the river version of like these big cruise ships that you see. This does like smaller cities along rivers. Yeah, you can clearly see it's smaller in capacity, right? Every window there that you see at the back is a room, basically. And then in the front you have a lobby, so there's not many amenities or anything on board. Most of the activities are done off the ship, because yeah, you'll be in a new city every day. And yeah, the average age on these types of cruises is literally 60 and beyond. It's very popular for old people to do these. I can't imagine doing this with kids. That would be, the kids would bore themselves to death. And there she goes. Hey Chef Dave. All right, chatters, we're about to wrap things up here for today though. As you can see, sun is setting, beautiful colors in the sky, but I'm losing daylight fast now. So let's take one more look at the COSCO shipping GEMINI. There she is, heading out all the way to China. So all I have to do is press a button first. So one more time, if you haven't followed yet and you like the relaxing chef spotting vibe, we do this 3 times a week. We'll be here tomorrow and on Sunday again. On Sunday we have a very special stream where a massive concrete tunnel piece will be dragged over the river. So we'll catch that one. Other than that, yeah, don't forget to follow or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Follow us on Kick and Twitch. And then I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.